Hey guys, I'm Bormai, and in today's video, we've got the new best settings for Season 1 Call of Duty Warzone. In this video, I'm going to talk about the best up-to-date controller settings. It's primarily going to be controller setting. There will be some PC stuff, so PC guys, if you want to stick around, cool. There's also going to be controller stuff for people who are on PC with controller, not just console. As well as I'm going to detail and break down aim response curve and high and low zoom ADS so people, kind of understand this better. So hey, look, if you like the video, hit that thumbs up button, guys. Let's actually like the video. And the meta's been changing a lot. People are using that DMR 14 quite a bit. And in the comments below, I really want to know, what are you doing in Season 1? Are you running like a sniper? Are you running the tactical rifle? Or are you still running an AR for your long-range weapon? Anyway, let's break into it. Leave me those comments below. So let's start with the aim response curve. There's going to be three types of aim response curve. You got your standard, you've got your linear, and you've got your dynamic. So basically, the way this affects your aim is because it's how your controller responds to your thumbstick movement, right? Whether you move your thumb up, down, left, or right. And we're going to get into and break down each type of response curve. Standard response curve is the most common. It's what you're defaulted to, and it's the old school response curve that COD has always been using, for years and years. It's what they started with. Basically, I say this has like a ramping effect. Basically, if you move your thumbstick, it kind of starts out slow and then moves a little faster. And it's not so much that you can notice it with your naked eye. It just isn't a direct movement. Linear response curve, basically this has a direct thumb to controller movement. So however you move your thumb, and however fast or slow or hard or soft, however you do it, if you make minute little tiny adjustments as you're aiming, or fast, quick, hard bursts, however you move your thumb, basically that's how it's going to respond. I feel like this is what most pros use. This is what I use. This is what I feel like has the most direct result to my thumb. Finally, we got your dynamic. Basically, this I feel like is kind of a mixture of the other two. It's described as a reverse S-curve, and the way it responds is as you're hitting that beginning of that curve, it has that weird slowdown speed-up effect. Once you hit the center of that S-curve, though, it does flatten out, which really could help out a lot with recoil, but then you hit the back end of that S-curve again, and things just aren't direct movement. They aren't moving as fast or as slow as I am. I just don't like the way it feels. Again, this is a personal preference, so you might like it. Give it a shot. With your aim assist, you have three types of aim assist. You have your standard, your focused, or precision, or I guess you could disable it if you think you're God mode and you don't need any help and just your thumbs are badass. Feel free to disable it. Your standard, now this is the old school run-of-the-mill COD feel. If you've been playing this game for 5+ years, this is probably for you. This is your setting. You're already used to it. Focused, now the description says that it's basically best for new players. I disagree with this. I feel like if your playstyle is a rusher, this is your style, because basically as you ADS on your target, it has a much stronger slowdown, and as you're running fast, as you're trying to get into clear rooms, I feel like this really helps. This is basically what I use when I'm rushing. Now precision, this has a far less slowdown than the other two types, standard and focused. Basically, if you're a beast and you don't need a lot of assist with your thumbs, this is probably your setting. All right, let's talk about your ADS. Sensitivity multiplier low zoom. Basically what this does is as you aim down your sights, or ADS, it slows down and helps you control more fine-tuned motor skill at a slower rate than what your stick sensitivity is horizontally or vertically. This works for any scope that's 3.25 or less magnification. That's the low zoom part. Now, like I said, this is, I'd slow mine down from a 1. 1 is the default. This is basically going to slow down your stick movement just when you're aimed down sights. Now, your high zoom multiplier is for your snipers. Anything that you are going to be using a 3.25 higher than 3.25 magnification. And basically, this is going to want to be sped up. Now, I speed it up because people are running, and if you keep it at 1, you really can't get in front of that target and lead it. So I feel like just a little higher than 1 works really great for me. Now, you need to find out what your preference is. Sometimes this takes a little bit of practice, but I got faith in you. You can do it. All right, guys, so really quick, let's talk about your dead zone. Basically, this is your right thumbstick, the one that you use for aiming. Mine is at 0.06. This is going to be strictly to your controller, and this is how you fix drift. So if you're looking at the map or you notice your controller drifts right or left, that's how you fix it, okay? So you might need to go, 2, 3, 9. It all depends on your particular controller, and that's how you fix that drift. If you go to field of view under your general, and this, guys, is going to be if you're using a controller and you're playing with a controller on PC, not console, you go to advanced underneath here, and this has kind of been a secret setting. I've been hearing more about it from other YouTubers, but you want to use affected. Now, what happens when you're using affected is it doesn't zoom in quite so close. So one, it doesn't take as long to zoom in, and two, you have less recoil, or it appears to be less recoil. It's not really less recoil. It just appears that way, and it makes you feel like you have more control over your gun. Alright, guys, I'm going to end this video right here. There's so many more settings that I'd love to go over with you, but I want to make sure you guys want to hear them. If you want to hear about these other settings, leave me a comment below and let me know that you're interested. I mean, we got stuff like button layout, graphics, audio. There's still several settings to go over, but I want to make sure it's something you want, and I feel like we covered the main portion of what people want to know. So, again, if you want to hear it, let me know. I'll make a video. It'll take me a couple, 2-3 weeks to get it to you, but I will make that video. Hey, I'm out of here. Till next time, I'm Bormai, signing out, wishing you happy gaming.